What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and welcome back to Dungeons and...
I'm sorry for how we parted last time. My sister's betrayal affected me more than I would have expected, I suppose.
Okay. Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons, a new quest. Before we get started, let me go ahead and announce our next winner. I always have trouble saying his name. He's actually been a subscriber for a long time. I'll just put it up right here. Just again, just contact me on either Instagram, social media. I believe we've contacted before, but I can't find any of your messages. So you know who you are. Just send me a message on one of those so I can send you a code for the game. But we're going to get back into this. We still have, I think I have one more code to give away after this one. So if we get another episode, we will definitely do another giveaway. So make sure to leave comments, especially if we don't finish this, which I don't think we will. These have been very long, and I like it, actually. I'm not complaining at all. It's pretty cool how much we can get done in these episodes, because each side quest and these have so much, and I believe we still have a lot to do. So all right, so we were doing a couple different missions.
Katra, what can I do for you?
Can you tell me what happened with someone named Bjernig?
His sister asked you to investigate this, didn't she?
And if she did?
Then she doesn't know when to quit or let things lie. She's been hounding me about this on and off ever since the incident. However, it is better for her if she lets it drop. And you should too, for her sake.
Actually, we went looking for him. We found his body, a note he left, and, well, he had a box full of stuff about summoning fiends and other creatures from the lower planes.
Oh, so that's what was in the box he took with him.
He wrote that you betrayed him, but after finding all of that, we wanted to hear your side of things.
Fine. But you should not tell Brindale or anyone else the truth of it, in my opinion. Bjernig wanted to be the king's next advisor, and felt he needed to prove himself by doing something significant for the city. I will say in his defense that his heart was in the right place.
He was gonna summon demons or something.
He was just obsessive.
What exactly do you mean by that?
He had heard enough stories about the Drow in Menzoberranzan using demons as shock troops and thought that we could do the same. He proposed creating summoning circles at key positions around the city so that we could call upon those monstrosities if the need arose.
Holy cow.
He needed my help and approval, and I refused him. It was simply too dangerous. I thought he would move on to another project, but I then caught him practicing and summoning a demon on his own in the castle. It was a small thing, and I killed it before it could get loose, but that was the last straw. I tried to lock him in that room so I could get soldiers to take him away quietly, but he escaped, and we had to chase him. I managed to put a crossbow bolt in his shoulder, thinking it would slow him down, but we still lost him. We searched, but he managed to cover his trail.
Anything else?
I never told my soldiers why he was being arrested. The only other people who know are the king, his advisor, Fengir, and, well, now you. I wanted his reputation and memory to stay intact. He had done good work for Mithril Hall, and I did not want his mistakes to ruin his sister's reputation. Still, it seems the rumor mill is making life harder for her anyhow.
Yeah. I mean, he still got chased by the guards, so it's only gonna be... There's gotta be something.
Okay, I think I've heard enough. Or at least enough to tell Brindle.
Would you reconsider?
Why would you want to hide all of this from her, though? How does that help?
It preserves her memory of him. She loved her brother, nearly worshipped him. To be honest, I am relieved he's dead. It would have been much worse had he come back and tried to continue his project. His disappearance makes it easier for Brindle to remember him fondly. Rather than as
No.
the demon-obsessed fool who nearly brought disaster to our home.
When someone just disappears, though, it never sticks. You never have a chance to actually grieve and move on because you don't know if they're dead. You don't know what's happening to them. It stays on your mind.
Knowing all of that, what will you do?
I'm going to tell her that I found his remains, at least. As for the rest, I don't know. Doesn't she deserve the truth?
Aye, but the truth does her nae good. It would just hurt her for no purpose. I'm not going to silence you, but consider that when you speak with her.
She needs to know her brother's dead at the least.
Right. I should go see her now. Thank you for helping.
Now, that is something Everbloom does do a lot. Even back when they first really got started, their stories were kind of deep. They always pose difficult questions.
Katra, before you speak with Brindle, I wanted to say that Tordek had a point. The truth does her no good and will only bring her pain. However, I think that she ought to know what happened, if only so that she does not resent Tordek so much. Either way, it is your choice.
Oof, that's a tough one. Because if you just say he's just died, she's still gonna think he killed him on purpose. So it's one of those you kind of gotta.
So, have you learned anything yet? Yeah. I'm sorry, Brindle, but your brother is dead. I found his body down in the Underdark with a note he wrote as his dying words. You're not messing with me. Tordek didn't pay you off to say that? No, he didn't. Well, did you at least find out how it happened?
Yeah. Kind lie or the hard truth. The thing is, will she believe a hard lie? Kind lie. I'm very torn. Let's do the hard truth.
Was working on some really dangerous stuff. He thought he was helping Mithril Hall, but he was working on summoning demons into the city. Thought he could use or control them as a defense against attack, but it was too risky. Tordek told him to stop, but he didn't, and he fled when Tordek tried to arrest him. I'm sorry, but Tordek didn't want you to remember your brother that way, so he asked everyone to keep quiet about it. Here are your brother's notes.
Well, that's rich. You expect me to believe that? What kind of a fool do you take me for? And these notes, they prove nothing. Could have made them yourself. No, I'm not letting Tordek's ambition and mind games get the better of me. If you won't help me either, I'll go look for him myself. Here, take your money and get out of here. If you think I'm giving you more after you fed me a bucket of lies, then you've got another thing coming. Just be glad I'm giving you anything, you charlatan. Now get out of my sight. I'll bring it back myself.
Fine. If you still feel you must, you can find his bones near one of the Underdark's lakes. I wish you the best. I really do.
A magical card mixed in with the coins. Did she mean to put this in here? Well, it's ours now. Sorry, just really missing my brother.
I kind of figured she kind of wouldn't believe us. I mean, I think it's just the
Sorry, just really missing my brother.
I kind of think it's just the beginning parts of denial. First, you don't think it. I think if she goes and finds the bones, I think it'll click in then.
Sorry, but I don't talk to outsiders. I don't need
Okay, so we've got another one up there to do. See, that was actually a pretty good one. It was kind of, I'm like, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. Like, is she gonna believe the little lie? Does she deserve the truth? Eesh.
Ah, Katra. If you have some time, I'd like to talk about hiring you for a little job.
And what would that little job involve?
I need a particular type of mushroom for a potion that I'm working on. They could be found in something of a mushroom forest down in the Underdark, but, well, if I'm being candid, I would probably get eaten or find some other horrible fate if I went down there myself. You, however, seem quite capable when it comes to handling monsters in the wilderness. So you go in, fetch the mushroom I need, and I'll reward you upon your return. Sound fair?
Yeah, might as well.
Excellent. I look forward to your return.
So what does it look like?
Oh, you'll know it when you see it. Tends to stand out.
No challenge is too tough for a battle-hammer dwarf.
I hate it when people do that. You'll know what when you... No, tell me what it looks like, so I know for sure. If I remember correctly, I think we can get down there over here.
Need something. I don't have much, but I'm happy to share.
Oh yeah, I think we gotta go back up top here. Heading back down. Let's see here. Oh wait, we have a point, don't we? Wrong button. Okay. Now we can actually start putting points into this. Which should help. We still have at least one more upgrade of weapons and or gear. So we still got a ways to go. Right on.
There. That looks like what the dwarf was it described.
Gotta say, this has actually been one of the easier jobs we've taken on. Wish more of them could be like... Oh, disgusting.
We got lucky. Those spores might have been toxic, but you are still standing.
They still might have been. We should hurry back, just in case I start to get sick. Fire? Am I imagining things? Or is this cave starting to look different?
No, Katra, it is not just you. Perhaps you had best find...
What is that?
I do not know.
Sounds like people. I'm going to check it out.
We're clearly having an episode. We should have went back. We are baked.
That's Eric. What's he doing here? Hang on, I'm coming!
Katra! Help me!
Get away from him! No! No! Monsters! You'll pay for that! That was Eric. I can't believe he was here, and then he just... It's the villagers! I have to help them!
Yes, but something is strange. Why are they here?
They're here because, well, you know, I gotta be careful how I talk. We're high as a kite. We are baked, man. Get.
Everyone, get behind me! Come over here, I'll protect you!
Because I don't think that's right. She doesn't find her village or family at the end of the last one, so she's still looking for them. Jeez, how many of these guys are we gonna have to fight? They don't seem to be stopping. Yeah, I'm supposed to stay here, I'm guessing. See if we clear these two out. That helps. Okay, yeah, they just keep coming.
No! I said, look at me! Stop it! Stop attacking them!
Okay, I think we're supposed to keep moving, not just stand in one spot.
Don't hurt them! They didn't do anything!
Holy.
Help us, please!
There's somewhere else I'm supposed to be going? Yeah, I'm not sure where what I'm supposed to do. Uh-oh. That wasn't it.
Why? Why weren't you here?
Mary! Stay with me. What's happened?
Oops, wrong.
You weren't here.
I am sorry, Katra. You did what you could.
And it wasn't enough. I was here, and it didn't matter. Everyone's gone again. Why? Why didn't it make a difference?
Katra, please. I understand that you're upset, and you have every right to be. But we are still in danger, and cannot afford to have you acting out of rage or despair.
Fire? Fire? What's happening? Fire! Talk to me! What the? How did I get... Fire, what happened?
There you are. I was wondering when you'd get back.
Dad?
I need you to run over to the Guilfords across town. They said they'll have payment for those chairs I made them.
Dad, how are you alive? I just saw you and Mom. The star spawn. Where's Mom? What's happening?
Katra, you don't need to make such a big racket. And what's this about us dying? Were you dreaming and woke up too quickly? Oh, you used to have the most vivid dreams as a kid.
No, I'm not dreaming. Well, I saw it though. I was fighting to try to save you and the other villagers, but I...
Take a breath. It's fine. You can see that nothing's happened. Then again, nothing ever happens here. Must be a nice change after all that time with Vair in your head. But still, if you could get that money for me, I'd really appreciate it. My back and knees are giving me grief, and I want to make a serious dent in the commissions I'm working on today.
Okay. I love you too. We love you too, honey. Just be back soon if you want to have any dinner.
What? Is this... I don't understand. Vair, can you hear me?
I never get tired of views like this.
Thesserai, what are you doing here? Did you do this? Are you teleporting me around?
Kid, we walked here. Getting elevation sickness or something? Not that high up. Look at all of that, though. The whole wide world laid out at our feet. Anything we can see, we can investigate. Anywhere that catches our eye becomes a destination. Or, well, more for you, I guess. I'm still stuck in Candlekeep. How do you like the adventuring life, though? Dangerous, to be sure, but the freedom seems to suit you. And you've made more money than I expect you ever even dreamed of while growing up in that tiny village.
Listen, I'm very confused right now. Something's happening and I don't know why, or how I got here, or... I can't hear Vair either.
Of course you can't. You two restored him and went your separate ways months ago. Are you feeling well? You seem to be acting a bit off. Anyhow, have you decided where you're going next?
I'm still trying to figure out where I am right now. That's alright, you have to help me. Ah!
Yeah, Katra, you're having an episode.
This isn't... Oh no.
Leave me alone. Yeah, they're not getting wounded, like, at all. Yeah.
Katra, it's over. You are all right. Can you hear me?
Vair?
At last. I was shouting for you during that whole vision, but you could not hear me. No matter what I said, you seemed to think I was gone.
You weren't?
No, nor was any of that real, I don't think.
But it hurts. I can still feel their claws and teeth.
You are unharmed, and you are safe. Or, well, as safe as anyone could be while alone in the Underdark. Still, I think that the pain will fade as your mind reorients to reality.
Vair, what in the world happened? I don't understand. There was so much, and it was real, but you're saying it wasn't, and I'm alive, and we're still in the cave, but...
It was a hallucination, an illusion. I believe that those spores we inhaled earlier might have caused us to see things that were not there. They've worn off now.
Why did I see what I did? I'm still so confused.
I believe that you saw what some part of you has been dwelling on, even if you did not realize it. What your life has become or could be.
But why did I think I was dying?
You know how much danger you have faced. You know that death is a close companion when you adventure. On some level, you must understand that most adventurers, they do not die in their beds. You can only tempt fate and test your luck so many times before the worst eventually happens.
I was trying not to think about that. I'm doing this because I have to.
But what about when we have completed our mission? What will you do then? Continue to adventure? Return to your quiet life with your family?
I don't know. I haven't thought much about it that far ahead. It's just... I know doing this sort of work is risky, but... after everything I've seen and done, would my old life be enough? But that pain... Does every adventurer... Does that happen to all of them?
No, but it is not uncommon. Accidents, traps, bandits... There are many dangers, things that would not likely factor into the daily life of a village carpenter. There is something to be said for a quiet life, and it is what most people want for themselves.
Yeah.
Will you be okay?
Holy cow. How did we even get up here?
Just a bit shaken, I think. That was a lot.
If you are safe to travel, we should probably return to Fengir then. It would be wiser to rest and recover in Mithril Hall rather than down here.
Right.
We really should give him a piece of our mind, seeing that he should have warned her. Like, oh yeah, by the way, the thing I'm having you go get is pretty powerful hallucinogenic. But, how did she even get up here? How did this happen? I mean, I think a big part of the puzzle is going to be like, how do we get down from here? Let's see. Oh, an actual chest. What we got? Ooh, strength potions. I'll take. We still got the dude's mushroom. There he is. Yeah, he could have warned us. Like, yeah, be careful. Don't breathe in the spores. He could have given us a better description.
Another long day of mining. I could use a drink.
Welcome back. Do you have the ingredient I asked for?
Yeah, it's here.
Wonderful. And a good one, too. You have an eye for this. I knew you were the right person to send down there. Do you have any problems?
No, not really.
I mean, I'm sorry. I want the option to tell him off. Like, yo, why didn't you tell me? I had this crazy weird thing happening. I was freaking out, man.
Well, then, if I ever need something like this again, I'll know who to ask for. Here's your reward. Thank you again.
Katra, I know that what you experienced in the Mushroom Forest was overwhelming. I may not be the best at this, but if you should ever want to talk about it, I will listen.
Okay, I'll think about it. Thanks, Fire.
Well done. More cards for the deck. You're almost there. If you're ready to continue, speak with the man with the cart. Or you can continue exploring here or anywhere else you've been so far.
Guess we're taking the cart.
You gave me quite the fright. You're almost as sneaky as that dark elf Deward and what's his name?
Yeah, looks like we're ready to move on to the next area, I guess. Because we've got nothing else. All right. Come. Oop, wrong button. Cart's all the way outside, so it's going to take us a little while to get out there.
I swear I heard a
I forget what happened with the dragon's body at the end of the last one. It's been a while since I played it. I couldn't even remember what class I was. I could remember story bits that were important.
Need a lift?
Sure, we did kind of. Looks like we're heading to Moonwood.
After a skillful infiltration of the cult's fortress and an epic battle with the eldritch horror controlling Vair's body, you rescue Vair and all the missing villagers from the vanquished enemy. However, as you defeat the villain, you and Vair receive a terrible vision of a coming calamity. In order to prevent it, the dwarves make you a beautiful weapon made of mithril, but you must have it enchanted. Your journey brings you to the Moonwood and the village of Moonvines, where you hope to find a spellcaster suitable to the task. You also happen to know that the final cards that Thesserai needs are also located somewhere in the forest. Get out there and find them.
Hold monster? Let's see here. Believe it or not.
The moon water's become dangerous lately. The shadows seem to deepen.
Swap that one out. Actually, put that there. Yeah, that's better.
If you're looking to avoid a painful, gruesome death, you've come to the right place.
You can't handle my potions. They're too strong for you.
Go ahead and get armor upgrades.
You'll be sorry if you don't buy some potions before going into the wild.
Right on.
Consider potions and insurance against dying.
Careful how many potions you drink.
Wrong thing. All right, let's get this started, and then we will probably end the episode after that. Let's at least talk to this guy.
I have a good feeling about you. Yes, I think you will do nicely.
Do for what?
My name is Thaddeus, and I offer a mission on my lord's behalf. You may have heard of how various creatures have been slipping into our world with increasing frequency as of late. My lord protects these woods and has been pressed dearly to destroy or chase out the threats that have appeared. It would be a great boon if you could lend your sword in defending the Moonwood.
So who is your lord exactly? I want to know who I'm going to be working with.
He would prefer that I not say. He enjoys his privacy and is quite cautious about revealing himself to strangers. Please, be patient and have faith that he has the forest and its residents' best interests at heart, including for those in this settlement.
Where or what is the Feywild?
It is another plane of existence, though closely linked with this one. A world of wild living things and fairies of all sorts. It is a physical representation of both the joy and beauty of nature, as well as its danger and unforgiving qualities. Places like the Moonwood have a closer connection to the Feywild, so it is easier for creatures such as me to travel to and fro between worlds.
So what exactly do you want me to do?
We need you to hunt a pride of displacer beasts that have appeared from the Feywild. They are intelligent and hunt for pleasure, enjoying tormenting anything weaker than they are. They have already decimated the deer population, and don't even get me started on what they have been doing to the songbirds.
All right, I'll help.
Excellent. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Good hunting.
Okay. All right then. So we will end the episode there. That means we're going to get at least one more episode. That means, and I do have one more code to give away. So make sure to leave a comment and make sure you are subscribed if you want a chance to win that. Anyone who hasn't won already, that means you still got that one last chance. Definitely liked it. Wow, this one, like I say, that last one was pretty deep between dealing with that dwarf's brother and having to tell her what happened, to Katra dealing with that, memory of her village getting attacked and the hopelessness that she felt. I think that was the biggest thing. Because that's what happens in a tragedy. You have that grief, and then a lot of times you have that guilt. That what could I have done different? And anyone who's suffered tragedy like that would definitely connect with that. I know I do. You have that grief, but then you have that guilt of, could I have done something differently? Even if, it doesn't matter how many people tell you, hey, you did everything you could, in your mind at that time while you're grieving, it doesn't go away. You still feel that for a while. So that's actually pretty nice how they did that. Definitely like that. All right, guys. Make sure to stay tuned. At least, like I said, we have at least one more episode. I think we'll finish off everything in the next episode. Hope you guys are enjoying. I know I am. So I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Average Arcader out.